Over 20,000 GM 6.2-liter engines have failed in the field, and Toyota's twin-turbo V6 is still having catastrophic failures in 2026. If you're shopping for a truck right now, this video could save you $15,000 to $25,000. I'm ranking the absolute worst and best truck powertrains you need to know about. Let's start with the powertrains that could absolutely destroy your wallet. I'm ranking these from bad to catastrophic, and trust me, number 1 is a complete disaster. Number 5, Ford 2.7-liter EcoBoost. Coming in at number 5, we've got Ford's 2.7-liter EcoBoost. Now, don't get me wrong, this engine has actually been pretty reliable for a lot of owners. So why is it on the worst list? The wet oil pump belt design. This is a belt that runs inside the engine oil. If that belt deteriorates or fails, you're looking at catastrophic engine damage. It's a ticking time bomb that makes me nervous, especially for long-term ownership beyond warranty. The engine itself performs well and gets decent fuel economy, but that design choice is questionable at best. For a work truck that you're planning to keep for 200,000 miles, I'd look elsewhere. Under warranty, you're probably fine, but once that warranty expires, you're gambling with an expensive repair bill. Number 4, Chevy Colorado 2.7-liter turbo. At number 4, we have the Chevy Colorado's 2.7-liter turbo engine. The problem here is GM's valve body and their 8-speed transmission. This has been the Achilles heel of GM products since 2021, and it's absolutely garbage. When you look at the 2025 Colorado data, you'll see transmission failures happening early. One owner reported complete transmission failure after just 400 miles on the odometer. 400 miles! That's barely broken in. The valve body issues plague GM's 8-speed and 10-speed transmissions across their entire lineup. If you buy a Colorado, you need to budget for an aftermarket valve body upgrade. It's just not worth the risk of being stranded with a failed transmission. If you're keeping it through warranty, you might be okay, but planning to keep it past 60,000 miles, upgrade that valve body or prepare for expensive repairs. Number 3, Chevy Silverado/GMC Sierra 3.0-liter Duramax. Number 3 on our worst list is the 3.0-liter Duramax diesel in the Silverado and Sierra. This one hurts because people absolutely love the idea of a smaller, more efficient diesel option for half-ton trucks. But here's the brutal reality. There's a technical service bulletin on the thrust bearing, and we're seeing Duramaxes dropping valves and experiencing complete engine failures. Some of these catastrophic failures are happening shockingly early in the vehicle's life. We're talking well before 100,000 miles. The diesel torque is great for towing, and the fuel economy numbers look good on paper. But what good is fuel economy when you're facing a $15,000 engine replacement? My advice is to wait to see if GM gets these engine issues resolved. Number 2, Toyota Tundra 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6. This one absolutely breaks my heart. At number 2, we have the 3rd-generation Toyota Tundra with the twin-turbo V6. Toyota built their entire reputation on bulletproof reliability, but this engine has been a complete nightmare. They're still not out of the woods in 2026. I'm seeing 2025 models failing with the dreaded main bearing failure. And here's the kicker. There are rumors of 2026 models already experiencing the same catastrophic failures. When you look at the National Highway Traffic Safety Complaint data, the 3rd-gen Tundra starting in 2022 has absolutely struggled compared to every previous generation. The graph doesn't lie, folks. When you filter for just engine and powertrain issues, look at that spike in 2022. It's absolutely devastating compared to the 2nd-gen Tundra's reliability record. And here's what really terrifies me. I've seen replacement crate engines fail after Toyota replaced the original bad engine. So even after a recall repair, you're not safe. Once that replacement engine fails and you're outside that first-year warranty on the crate engine, you're paying out of pocket. And we're talking about a cab-off repair that can cost $15,000 to $20,000 or more. Do not buy these vehicles used once they're out of warranty. The cost of that repair is absolutely insane. My advice is to wait for 6 to 12 months minimum. Let's see how many 2025s fail, and if those early 2026 failure rumors are confirmed. Don't be the guinea pig on a $60,000 to $70,000 truck with a known engine problem. Number 1, Chevy Silverado/GMC Sierra 6.2 liters V8. And here we are, the worst powertrain you can buy in 2026, the Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra 6.2-liter V8. Stay away from this engine at all costs. This engine is having catastrophic failures left and right, and when you dig into the National Highway Traffic Safety data, it's absolutely shocking. The 2021 model alone has 262 reported engine problems. And remember, that's just what people bothered to officially report. The real number is probably much higher. One owner reported their truck with only 61,000 miles developed a severe engine knock in December 2025. They bought it in August. Another owner's 6.2-liter L87 failed completely outside the original recall. This is happening over and over again. When you look at GM's latest recall data for the L87 V8, they noted over 20,000 vehicles had failed in the field. 20,000! And that's just what GM admitted to. The actual failure rate is probably even higher. Engine knock, complete engine failure, spun bearings. These are not minor issues. These are catastrophic failures requiring complete engine replacements costing $15,000 to $25,000. And they're happening at shockingly low mileage. But wait, it gets worse. Even if you're looking at the 5.3-liter V8, I'd hit the pause button. Why? Because GM is refreshing these engines in 2027. Think about it. Why would you buy a 5.3 or 6.2 right now when they're about to be completely replaced? The older engines are already having massive problems, and when the new ones drop, your truck's resale value is going to tank even harder. You'll be stuck with an outdated, problem-prone engine that nobody wants to buy used. It's a lose-lose situation. The only bright spot in the GM half-ton lineup is the 2.7-liter Turbo Max, which has actually been pretty reliable. If you absolutely must have a Silverado or Sierra, that's the only engine I'd recommend. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Appreciate your support. Alright, now let's flip the script. Let's talk about the powertrains that are absolutely crushing it in 2026. These are the engines that'll last, save you money, and give you peace of mind. Number 10. Honda Ridgeline 3.5 liters V6. Starting at number 10, we've got the Honda Ridgeline with its 3.5-liter V6. Now, I know the Ridgeline isn't a traditional body-on-frame truck, and you're not going to be towing as much as the competition. But you know what? This powertrain is reliable. Honda's 3.5-liter V6 has been proven across their entire lineup for years. People love the Ridgeline's interior space, the in-bed trunk, and the car-like ride quality. And most importantly, they're not having catastrophic engine failures. When you look at the reliability data, Ridgelines have their good and bad years just like everyone else, but overall, they're pretty solid. If you want a truck that drives like a car, has great interior space, and won't leave you stranded, the Ridgeline deserves consideration. Number 9. Jeep Gladiator 3.6-liter Pentastar V6. At number 9, we have the Jeep Gladiator with the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6. A lot of people don't consider the Gladiator because the price seems high, but hear me out. I know people with over 120,000 miles on their Gladiators with zero major problems. The Pentastar V6 has been pretty bulletproof across Jeep's lineup. One guy drove a ton of highway miles, took it off-road to Black Bear Pass, and has never had a significant issue with the powertrain. The Gladiator gives you that Jeep capability with truck utility, and the engine just keeps running. If you want something different that's still reliable, don't sleep on the Gladiator. Number 8. Toyota Tacoma 2.4-liter Turbo. Number 8 goes to the Toyota Tacoma with the 2.4-liter turbo 4-cylinder. Yes, the Tacoma did have some problems in 2024. Early on, there were a couple thousand transmissions that had debris in them, and Toyota ended up replacing them under warranty. But when you look at 2025 models, you really don't see a lot of problems. There are some suspension issues, some brake line recalls, stuff that happens when you completely redesign a truck, including the frame and suspension. But the powertrain, it's been pretty solid. The engines aren't failing, and the transmissions are working well after those early issues were resolved. When I read the Tacoma forums and groups, most people are getting along great with these trucks. The 2.4-liter turbo puts out solid power and torque, gets decent fuel economy, and most importantly, it's proving to be reliable. Toyota learned from the Tundra disaster, and the Tacoma is showing that they can still build a dependable truck. Number 7. Ford Ranger 2.3-liter EcoBoost. At number 7, we have the Ford Ranger with the 2.3-liter EcoBoost. I've got multiple friends with Rangers, and they really like them. They haven't had problems with the EcoBoost engine, and the trucks have been reliable daily drivers. When you look at the National Highway Traffic Safety data for 2022, 2023, and 2024, the Ranger didn't sell in huge numbers, so you have to consider sales volume. But here's what matters. They're not having catastrophic failures. The 2.3 EcoBoost provides plenty of power for a midsize truck. The fuel economy is solid, and the reliability has been good. I think the Ranger's powertrain is actually a bit more reliable long-term than what you see in some GM products, and the transmission is definitely better than GM's problematic valve bodies. If you want a capable midsize truck with Ford's backing and a proven EcoBoost engine, the Ranger is a solid choice. Number 6. Ford F-150 5.0-liter Coyote V8. Number 6 is the Ford F-150 with the 5.0-liter Coyote V8. This engine is absolutely beloved by truck owners. It's not the most powerful or the most efficient, but it offers exactly what many people want: reliability, strong performance, and that classic V8 rumble. Introduced in 2011 with 412 horsepower and 360 pound-feet of torque, later versions reached 480 horsepower and 420 pound-feet. While EcoBoost V6s provide more low-end torque, they can't match the Coyote's raw sound and naturally aspirated character. Known for durability, these engines often surpass 200,000 miles with proper maintenance, and for enthusiasts, it's a tuner's dream. Many people push Coyotes beyond 900 horsepower with upgrades. Yes, the newer versions have cylinder deactivation done through the lifters and rockers, which is a relatively new design. But overall, the Coyote has proven itself reliable, powerful, and great sounding. It's a standout in Ford's engine lineup. Number 5. Ford F-153.5-liter EcoBoost V6. At number 5, we have the Ford F-153.5-liter EcoBoost V6. Despite some early flaws when it was first introduced, the 3.5 EcoBoost has proven to be one of Ford's most reliable V6 engines when properly maintained. This twin turbocharged engine delivers between 375 and 400 horsepower and 470 to 510 pound-feet of torque, depending on the model. That's serious power. And unlike the 2.7 and 5.0, the 3.5 EcoBoost does not have the wet oil pump belt design, which is a huge plus in my book. When you look at Ford's reliability data, they're not having the catastrophic engine failures you see with GM and Toyota. Many owners report well over 150,000 miles without major issues, provided routine maintenance is followed. The 3.5 EcoBoost strikes an impressive balance of power, efficiency, and long-term dependability. Today, it stands out on the used market for both work and daily driving, offering strong performance and lasting durability for those willing to maintain it properly. Number 4. Nissan Frontier 3.8 liters V6. Number 4 is the Nissan Frontier with the 3.8-liter V6. If you're looking for long-term reliability in the midsize segment, this is your truck. You could buy anywhere from a 2012 through current model and you'd probably be just fine. They changed to the 3.8-liter V6 in 2022 with a new body style and some extra sensors, but it was very iterative. They didn't reinvent the wheel. The Frontier is still body on frame, still simple, still reliable. When you look at the reliability data, it's just green across the board for powertrain issues. People are getting 200,000 miles out of them with very little maintenance. And here's the best part. They're not replacing turbos because they don't have turbos. It's just a naturally aspirated V6 doing its thing year after year. No complex forced induction, no wet belts, no fancy cylinder deactivation, just a simple, reliable engine. I genuinely think in 10 years, you're going to see the same exact reliability story with the Frontier. If you want a midsize truck that'll last and won't nickel and dime you with repairs, it's hard to beat the Frontier. Number 3. Ram 1505.7-liter Hemi V8. At number 3, we have the Ram 1500 with the returning 5.7-liter Hemi V8. Ram brought back the Hemi alongside the Hurricane engine, and truck enthusiasts are thrilled. The Hemi has a proven track record spanning decades. It's a naturally aspirated V8 with that iconic Hemi rumble. While it's not the most fuel-efficient option, it's reliable and powerful. Ram's decision to bring back the Hemi shows they're listening to customers who want that traditional V8 experience. And paired with the ZF 8-speed transmission, it's smooth, reliable, and capable. The Hemi doesn't have the complexity of turbocharged engines. It's straightforward, proven, and when maintained properly, these engines last. Plus, you get that 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty backing it up. If you want a traditional V8 truck experience with modern reliability and an industry-leading warranty, the Ram Hemi is an excellent choice. Number 2. Ram 1500 Hurricane Inline 6. Number 2 is the Ram 1500 with the Hurricane Inline 6 engine. This is the engine in my truck, and I'm going to tell you why it's so good. The Hurricane is built with forged components throughout. We're talking serious internal strength. The standard output version puts out massive power, and the high output version is an absolute beast. Paired with the ZF 8-speed transmission, it's smooth, quiet, reliable, and gets impressive fuel economy for the power it makes. The ZF transmission is a huge advantage over GM's problematic valve bodies. Here's what I'm not seeing with the Hurricane: spun main bearings like the Tundra, catastrophic engine failures like the GM 6.2, valve body problems like GM's transmissions. This powertrain just works. When you look at the 2026 Ram recall data, There's one recall, an instrument panel cluster issue. That's it. The 2025 models had some electrical complaints, but a huge number were traced back to bad batteries from a faulty manufacturer, not powertrain hardware failures. The Hurricane delivers modern performance with serious reliability potential. And that 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, that's double what most competitors offer. If something catastrophic happens, I'm covered. That peace of mind is invaluable. Number 1. Ford Super Duty 6.7-liter Powerstroke V8. And here it is, the #1 best powertrain you can buy in 2026. The Ford Super Duty 6.7-liter Powerstroke V8 turbo diesel. Introduced in 2011 and still going strong, the 6.7 Powerstroke is one of the best engines for heavy-duty trucks. Built for Ford's Super Duty lineup, it delivers up to 500 horsepower and 1,200 pound-feet of torque. That's more than enough for towing, hauling, and the most demanding work. But here's what really matters: longevity. With proper care, these engines often exceed 500,000 miles, 500,000 miles. A cast-iron block, forged steel crank, and efficient turbocharger setup ensure durability and solid fuel economy. The high-pressure common rail fuel system provides precise fuel injection, helping extend the engine's life. This isn't just marketing hype. These engines are proven in the field. With its blend of power, reliability, and long-term durability, it's no surprise the 6.7 Powerstroke is a favorite among truck owners who rely on their vehicles for serious work. Contractors, farmers, towers, they all trust this engine. Unlike Ford's disastrous 6.0 and 6.4 Powerstroke diesels from the 2000s, the 6.7 stands tall as one of the most beloved diesel engines ever built by Ford. It's earned a cult-like following thanks to its outstanding durability and impressive torque. This engine doesn't require a long list of modifications or special maintenance tricks to stay reliable, it just works. Even with high mileage, these engines continue hauling loads without major issues. That's why it's the #1 best powertrain for 2026. Avoid the GM 6.2 at all costs and trust the Ford 6.7 Powerstroke for ultimate reliability. Do you own any of these powertrains? What's your real-world experience been? Drop your mileage and any problems you've had in the comments. Your experience could help thousands of buyers. And if you enjoyed the content, smash that like button and subscribe for more auto content. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.